Japanese companies still refuse to compensate the Korean victims of wartime forced labor, even 3 years after the Supreme Court ordered them to do so. A Korean district court has eventually ordered that the assets of Mitsubishi Heavy Industries in Korea be sold. The Japanese government immediately lashed out at the court's decision.
In 1944, 1 year before Korea's liberation from Japanese colonial rule, this woman was deceived by a Japanese school principal into going to Japan to study when she was just 13. She ended up toiling at a military factory more than 10 hours a day without receiving a penny for her labor. In November 2018, the Supreme Court ordered Japanese companies to pay compensation to the victims of forced labor. But Mitsubishi still refuses not only to compensate them, but even to apologize for causing their suffering.
살아있을 때 사죄라도 한마디 한 것이 도리지 나는 그렇게 생각해요. 그러면 내가 죽을 때 눈이라도 감고.
As the firm still refuses to compensate the victims, the court has ordered that its trademarks and patent rights in Korea be seized. Mitsubishi appealed against the ruling, but the Supreme Court dismissed it. Later, the Daejeon District Court issued an order to liquidate Mitsubishi's assets. If the company's assets are sold, the victims who participated in the lawsuit will be able to receive about 200 million won each.
즉시 항고를 하지 않고 이 결정을 받아들여라라고 하는 것이 저와 할머니들의 바람이고요.
The Japanese government lashed out at the court's ruling immediately and summoned the consul of the South Korean embassy in Japan to lodge a protest.
韓国側はこうした我が国の立場は当然認識しているにもかかわらず、今般こうした動きがあったことは極めて遺憾であります。
Seoul's foreign ministry says it's open to any propositions on how to resolve the matter. It also expressed hope that Tokyo will show a sincere attitude toward finding a fundamental solution that the victims can agree with.